Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video review. And in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at the recent release Transformers Kingdom, War for Cybertron, Voyager class, Cyclonus. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging. So I'm going to go ahead and raise my camera up just a tad bit here. And for the packaging we can see Cyclonus here in a nice art image there. And of course there he is in jet mode. And then, of course, he is a Voyager class. And then you got Kingdom War for Cybertron, Transformers Generation text logo, a small window that showcases this figure. And on the top and bottom, nothing much. Side art image of him there. Of course, there we can see Cyclonus in robot mode as well as in alt mode. He does transform in 34 steps. And, of course, words, warnings, and stuff like that. And then on the side here, nothing much. So that's roughly about it for the packaging there. So then we'll go ahead and take a look at the figure now. So I'm going to raise my camera just a tad bit. And we'll need, let's see, this. So then here we have Cyclonus in vehicle mode, of course. And he is very nicely done. I do like how this figure ultimately looks. This figure absolutely is incredibly done. And as many people would say that this figure is like a mini masterpiece. And I can see what they mean by this. This figure is absolutely sculpted and done nicely, and it's very clean on the top. As you can see, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some detailing here, everything like so. And as most, I'm just going to point out the number one main thing that is wrong with this, and there's only one that I see so far, is this. People say that these are supposed to close a lot better, like this. I don't know if you guys need to melt it or something to make it melt it a bit, that way it'll stay like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know if that'll mess up the transformation, though. But, I mean, I guess it is what it is. He does have a pointy nose for the plane, of course. And then these, cool thing about these can be adjusted if you wanted to for flight. So, no, that's up to you. But this is very nicely done and well clean. And of course, there is some light purple applications through the jet mode here. And of course, you can kind of see some orangish red windows, kind of like an dark orange though. And then of course, you got some dark purple paint applications right here on each side of the plane. Then there is some silver paint here on each side. And of course, you got some light purple there. You got kind of a grayish plastic here, so you can see there. And you got some more dark purple paint applications there, as well as some there. And a cool thing about this here is that there is some blast effect ports in the back here, which I find is pretty cool. And then, of course, he does have some landing gears. Of course, he does not roll, but I mean, if you wanted to kind of drag him across the surface, I guess he could, if that's what you wanted to. I do have a comparison later on. And I don't think I do have anybody to compare with, actually. But this is actually pretty interesting. I do like how this really looks. And under here, it's very clean. Like people say, this is like a mini masterpiece. Maybe the $30 was worth it after all. And then I do have some troubles with the landing gear. All the time. Like so. There we go. And so as far as transformation is concerned, you just want to simply, and it's actually quite simple now that I know it. So my suggestion is, before you do get into transformation, just put the landing gears away, like so. And then, of course, you can go on ahead and split this section. You just want to kind of take your finger here and just like kind of pull it away. I just do what you can, kind of get that loosen tab, loosen it up. Like so. And then what you then want to do is just kind of bring this like so. Just kind of get those out of the way. And then kind of want to start splitting up the legs. Kind of separate it if you can. And then what you're then going to want to do is you want to take the nose section here. And I think it's best to kind of do this now. Kind of bring these up like so. Just kind of get these out of the way. You just want to kind of get the arms and legs out of the way, and then you want to turn this all the way around, like so. That way it's flipped around. And then take this entire section on back, like so. And then you're going to take this section like so. And then with the transformation, you just want to kind of get these all loosened up and kind of fold them inside each other like so. It's confusing because I lose track a lot of times of what I'm supposed to do. Like so. And just fold it in like so. And then you just want to kind of flip his head out. I think I do want to kind of raise my camera up just a tad bit, and he'll just fall like so. We'll take Cyclonus there, and we'll bring up his chest like so. Then we'll go ahead and bring the back section of his chest like that, and then we'll take his arms. There is a peg port here that's going to go inside of this slot. So you just want to kind of do it like that, and then do the same for the other side. And then you just want to kind of lay the arms like that for now, and then just kind of keep the legs in a halfway decent like this. And then what you then want to do is kind of split up the legs. But if you want to make life more simple, take both of these up like so, and then just fold out the feet. And then bring these both in like so, and fold them in. You should fold in, yes, and then split the legs up now, instead of doing those separately. And then, for as far as the arms are concerned, just kind of get the wing loosened up, fold it on back like so. Then bring this section up, and then, let's see, do the same for the other side. Kind of bring that in the back, and lift that up, and then turn his wrists to the side, lift him up. My kind of trick is just to do it like this, then fold out his arm like so, and then do the same for the other side. Just kind of fold them out. And there we go. You got Cyclonus fully transformed. Like so. So we'll go ahead and bring the camera down just a bit. So yeah, that is actually, believe it or not, Cyclonus in a Voyager class. And of course he does come with a weapon. I forgot to display it in jet mode. But it is displayed in the silver paint application, but of course in the gaps, it's got a bit of purple to it because of the purple peg there, and kind of reflects in there. So you can go ahead and peg the gun in like so. This is just hard. But then again, there you go. You got Cyclonus right there. Voyager class, Cyclonus fully transformed. Very nicely done. I'll go ahead and give you a full 360 figure view. And of course, I don't know if you guys can see it, but his eyes do glow because of the translucent plastic back there. You can kind of see the eyes now because of the translucent plastic, of course. But I love that the Hasbro is actually adding this translucent plastic to glow through the eyes again. I don't think I saw those for probably since Dark of the Moon, to be honest with you. I haven't really seen. But of course, Soundwave does have translucent plastic in the back of his head, or top of his head, because his eyes glow as well. So yeah. So figure detail wise, we can see he is sculpted quite well with the face. I don't know if I can maybe zoom in just a bit. See there. It's absolutely done quite nicely. I love how the figure looks. I mean, it is what it is. It is quite nice. The figure itself is quite nice. I mean, you got some translucent plastic right there for the stomach there and the chest up there. You can kind of see some orange. And then I believe in the stock images, I thought we got, well, it's a bit, I guess it is a bit accurate. But yeah, I thought these were translucent plastic in the stock images, but I was mistaken. At least, no. Yeah, they're not translucent plastic. But yeah, this figure is absolutely nice. What else? As far as articulation is concerned, you can do a full 360 with the elbows or no, I'm sorry, the arm. His wrist can do a full 360 as well. Well, actually, not really, because of that. I mean, if you were to kind of do it like that, yeah, no, they're not a full 360. His wrists are a full 360 as well. He can do the T-pose as well. A really awesome fact about this figure as well, see if we can raise it up quite a bit, but you can see under the shoulders there's not like a big gap as you'd usually see, and that's really nice about this figure as well. You got that. It's very nice. Then for head-wise, of course it can look up and down. It could look up quite a ways, really. Then, of course, you could do a full 360 with the head, of course. And then, of course, he can do a knee bend, but it does leave a big gap. And of course, he could do a kickback and a kick. So, yeah. Nicely done. You can do this if you want to. His waist, I believe, does a full 360 as well. So yeah, that's really cool about this figure. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much about it in this review. But this figure is absolutely nicely done, and I honestly highly recommend this Voyager class. Out of all the other Voyager classes, I'm honestly not disappointed with this figure whatsoever. So anyways, guys, that's roughly about it in today's review. Thanks for watching.